Welcome back. We're playing another Graves jungle match. In this game, we need to win to make it to Emerald 2. And then we're going to be on the home straight halfway through Emerald on that home straight to Diamond. So we should look at team compositions, our win conditions, and why we're pathing to the bot side first. We choose into path into bot because we've got Shen TF in the mid and the top lane. These are two global roaming champions, like their ultimate abilities can allow them to teleport basically anywhere on the map where you choose to fight. So ideally, if you can get Lux and Misfortune ahead, then you're going to have TF and Shen to assist in any skirmishes you might make later on in the match. So that's kind of like the base goal of like why I want to path into him. You could you could path to Shen, like they're running Ignite this season, and you could probably get a cheeky kill on Mordekaiser as well. And if you can get Shen ahead early, that's good too. But like your bot lane, there's two people in the bot lane. Your bot lane's the most vulnerable. We have the CC on Lux with the E and the Q. So like it's good gank setup as well. I'm just going to make sure I ping where the enemy jungler is. So we're running into a Kayn. And yeah, most Kayns start on their Raptors. So yeah, we can assume that he was on the top crab there, even without vision. Get a nice little gank off. Kayn would now be on his Raptors. They just spawned. And yeah, we want to make sure we're just going base ASAP. So we're on time for our spawning Krugs. It'd be like impossible for Kayn to show up here though, because he's on his Krugs or on the bot side. So we're just trying to stay on tempo. We got the gank off, and we're only a little bit behind on the spawning Krugs, so it's not too bad. Like Kayn goes for a pointless gank bot side, but that clear path puts your camps onto a funny cooldown once you actually clear through your Raptors and then Krugs. Then you have to like reset and go to your top side, and then your bot side's not spawned, so you either have to go for dragon or a bot lane gank. And if the dragon's not on, then you got nothing to do. And if the bot lane gank, like if your teammates have pushed, say that Lux and Misfortune under that tower, it can be quite hard to actually get a gank off bot. So there's nothing left for you to do on the map. So you have to be kind of careful going for that jungle path as well. It's all situational though. Like it'll work if you're in a position to go for the dragon. Yeah, so I'm assuming that like Kayn would have been on that wolf, on his wolves then. Okay, so he skipped wolves. Once he finishes wolves, his Raptors aren't up, and this is what I was trying to explain. So he would have to go for this Drake. If I can sneak it away before his tempo allows him to be in his bot side quadrant, then it's a free Drake for me. So that's why I skipped my bot side quadrant and went straight for Drake here. You want to make sure you're taking crab in this situation. And also, like, I'm not pinging enough and letting my bot know where Kayn is going to be next. So my top side's not on the map, and Kayn's bot side's not on the map. So he would see that I took Drake and maybe assume that my top side's up. So and look, there he comes from our top side quadrant because he is trying to trade my top side quadrant for Drake. But little did he know, I outsmarted him and took my top side quadrant off the map prior to taking Drake so that he couldn't take my top side camps after I did Drake. And now he's going to understand that my red is spawning, so that's why I just stalled in that bush for a moment there. Just to see if he showed up. Tried to rush my red. Because like he'd have to use his E to get there, and then he's got no escape. So yeah, we choose to go base earlier to cover our topside quadrant. Now we're just gonna, we're gonna monitor that top wave. And then yeah, just look to clear into our bot again. And utilize Shen turning level 6.
An enemy has been slain.
So I see Shen using ult. And we were also looking at Mordekaiser and the wave before. So in this situation, you have to go defend that topside tower. Just Shen basically ganked for you. So you have to show up for his lane if you're in that vicinity. Like if you're in your bot side, you obviously can't just run to top side and show up for those creeps. But if you're in your top side quadrant and Shen does that, it's ideal for you to go defend that tower, take the wave off the map. The risk of doing this is Kayn might take your bot side quadrant off the map, which would be well played by him if he managed to do that and got that trade-off for losing your... for Shen doing that gank in the bot lane. But there's nothing you can do to defend that in that circumstance. It's just a trade that Kayn had to make, and it's probably still not worth on his behalf. It depends on how much XP and farm Shen loses. It's like kind of situation, and what they actually gain from the gank in the bot lane that Shen made. Because like essentially losing 3 camps in your jungle isn't great, but it's still worth it if your bot lane, if 3 players are getting ahead from it, right? Essentially, like in short. But anyway, he didn't take our bot side quadrant, which is even better for me. I mean, this quadrant is only like level 2. I think I put them on cooldown the first time, so they're only like level 2 anyway, so they're worth less XP. So the value Kayn would have got from them if he did opt to steal that when I went into the top side to defend the top lane tower, then yeah, he would be gaining less XP than he probably would be from his camps. Because he's put his camps onto cooldown more than I would have. So yeah, I instantly noticed the bot lane playing aggressive again. So I just want to go straight for a gank. We know they're going to be lacking in summoner spells. I didn't take note watching this back of what they did burn, but in this game I would have monitored, okay, they burnt flash, they burnt their heals, exhaust, whatever. So yeah, always keep a mental note or a chat note of like those summoner spells being burnt for sure. And you got to abuse it. In higher elos, you can kind of tell how, like, if see how Mordekaiser's playing that far up. That means he has summoner spells. Like it's like in lower elos, it doesn't matter because people just play up because they don't understand. But Mordekaiser's going to be playing up there because he has ult, he has flash, he has ignite, or some of the above, and so he's going to play more aggressive. And you can kind of predict, even if you didn't see that they burn their summoners or their ult, if they have it, by how aggressive they're playing. So it's a good idea to hover bot side in this game and just really camp them because they're playing so aggressive. This lane is so vulnerable. And we can abuse it to get ahead from it. Our team is just... we have a really nice team comp. TF Shen, we've got so much map presence. So, like, the bot lane's also playing kind of troll. They're not playing for dragons at all. They're not really thinking about it. Dying before dragons. And their team's just, like, in general, they're not focusing dragons at all. And that might be because we have TF and Shen. We just have the ability to be, like, all 5 of us to be in one spot on the map most of this game. So my camps are on a funny, I don't know, they're not resetting in a nice sequence. So it's kind of hard to full clear in this match, which isn't always the worst thing. Like, it allows for you to do 3 camp ganks. So you just take quadrant, then gank. Mordekaiser's quite healthy. I don't want to overforce anything like that, especially with a 2-level lead. I saw that bot was playing aggressive again, so I'm just going to base, spend gold. We see Kayn in the top side as well. He should be covering bot. The Kayn really needs to be playing around bot here. I'm surprised he's not. He's playing blue Kayn and he's like hovering top. Damn, that's a cheeky little ult. Gotta love when that happens. You just shoot a blind ult off and it actually hits. It's surprising to me that those Raptors are up. Kayn was MIA for a while, but I think that's just the pathing option he chose earlier by going like Raptors Krugs. Like, his Raptors are spawning in an awkward time. So he would have cleared his top side, gone for that top gank, and then his Raptors Krugs are spawning. But yeah, we're finally getting our camps back into a full clear order where we can go bot to top. And this is ideal once you start getting into the mid game. Because once Graves gets enough damage, you can power farm with Yomas, especially having that movement speed. You can just... I'm not going to go for my Raptors, which kind of puts them a little bit out of sequence. It's not detrimental, but... Okay, so we're not even going to reset them. We're just going to go for the crab. And yeah, just make sure we're trading what's going on in the bot lane for the rift. This is a little bit coin flip with TF not having ult, Shen doesn't have ult. So it's just keeping that in mind. Just trying to trade. Just that bot lane play that was going on. So if we lose the play, then at least we get rift for it. But I can't remember, like... I'm not sure who won that trade bot lane, but we got rift for it regardless. So it's well played by the Mord, he finds us. So yeah, I get a little bit upset, I think, by... The TF shoved mid and ran through River and didn't help but Herald. Like, the faster I can Herald, the faster I can take my camps off the map, so Kayn doesn't... Like, he's going to understand that once I herald, I'm gonna fall back into my like jungle camp. So that's what the Mordekaiser essentially just did there. He knew that I went Rift and I'm gonna want to secure farm. He probably had a ward on me as well. Saw that I was low. I wouldn't get as low if TF just helped me take the herald, but players get greedy, so they'll go for tower plates rather than objectives or like a mid lane push or something. So you have to play around that. This game, at the end of the day, as I say in all my videos, is just mental. It's like a mental battle. You can do everything right. You can do all the small things right. But it's not a solo game unless you're playing in lower elos. At the end of the day, you've got to win this game with your team. Once you start hitting Emerald and Diamond. So if your team is trolling you because you've provoked them into playing like trolls, or the positivity was just completely lost. Yeah, I don't know. Throughout the game, they might just be, I don't know, starting to spiral into a negative state of mind. If you can't keep the positivity up and the confidence that you're going to win, then your team's just going to spiral into a defeat. And it's all a mental battle. Like, we're getting dominated. At this point in the game, if we start becoming negative to our teammates, they're going to become negative as well. So it's important to just keep the confidence high. And yeah, just remain confident as a player and positive. Always be positive, regardless of the outcome or the situation. At the end of the day, your skill set will reflect on your rank. The cream will always rise to the top. So I just want to be playing, like, I want to keep playing reasonably safe. We're going to go for picks that are on the map, skirmishes that are on the map if people are overextending. Baron's spawning in 30 seconds, so you always want to try and get a pick if it's free. We see that TF has ult, Shen has ult. We've got Rift, so we can make a play on the map. Just trying to always keep a reasonably safe game like style though. Like, don't go over the top aggressive in fights. Don't tower dive. Pick up a cheeky kill on Kayn there, finishing off whatever that rune is called. Can't think of the name right now. Yeah, like, I don't want to overforce that fight. My bot side's on the map. I've got a 500G bounty. Baron's up. And the last dragon spawns in 2 minutes, which is going to give us Fire Soul. So we don't want to give over too much bounty before that dragon and then lose dragon as well, due to a gold league difference changing because of stupid fights. So yeah, like, instead of me just overforcing a fight in that top side, I might get... Surely I don't get caught out here. Okay, so it wasn't the safest option. We lose Flash right before Baron and Drake, which isn't good. But we do get the bot side quadrant. And then we're going to be able to full clear. Go base, spend our gold, and show up for Soul with 3 items. So on that side of things, like, that is optimal. Having a 3-item power spike for Dragon Soul. And yeah, just keeping our tempo high throughout the jungle. Clear as efficiently as possible. And make sure we're showing up to Drake on time or before it spawns. We need to make sure that like we have vision on Baron. We don't want them to trade Baron for Soul. Like we want to be able to defend Baron while we get Soul if that's what's about to happen. I'm just trying to get my item. I don't want to die to this Ahri though. We get her ult before Soul. If I can manage to keep my ult, then it's a good trade. I don't think I'm going to get item here. Hopefully I can push this wave. I think Shen might have me muted. As soon as I get enough gold for my item, I'm going base. This dragon, I'm like essentially late for dragon. I'm going against what I was just saying, but that's only because I wanted to have 3 items before fighting bot side. Oh, I thought it was Fire Soul. It's Mountain Soul, my bad. So it's actually a really strong Drake. So I lost Drake. That's not good. But we're not gonna snowball with negativity just because I lost one Drake. It's partially like this is what I was trying to explain before. It's like on me for not showing up on time, and that's only because I wanted to have 3 items, but we didn't have good vision there. So like essentially like as a jungler, you also want to help your support clear and gain vision in that jungle, the bot side jungle quadrant. So like I wasn't really there to help gain early vision and clear vision. That's okay. Like I just like you're always gonna make mistakes, or you're gonna make decisions which in the heat of the moment you think are the correct decisions, when in reality they're not. And like that's the difference between a challenger player and a diamond player, right? Is like a challenger player doesn't make, like they always make the correct decision in the heat of the moment. But it doesn't mean we're gonna lose, right? Just because we lose one dragon. As long as you don't engage and overforce a fight after that dragon, and it's like your man, like it's a 3v5 or something in the enemy's favor, just because you're frustrated that you lost dragon, and then you give over your bounties. That's where you will throw the lead, is like if you die after Drake. So now we have the man advantage. It's a 4v5. Mordekaiser's bot, so it could only possibly be a 3v5 right now. Shen doesn't have ult, but he might have TP. But yeah, TF has the ability to just show up, so I'm unsure if Shen has ult. But it's okay. We get the Baron. We're not too phased. Now, you never really want to like overforce anything after Baron. Just make sure you go back, spend your gold lead, and push the minion waves out. Yeah, if you're a laner, assist the waves out with Baron buff. Gives them movement speed, extra defenses. But you essentially want to push these waves up and utilize Baron buff when you have Baron. Most people don't use Baron properly. You see it all the time. There's ways like... So Kane's gonna int. He's frustrated by the look of it. And we flash because we don't want him to escape. We want to get the pick there because the way to push lanes fast with Baron is to get picks. To make sure that there's no one, like there's no champions to defend the towers extra. Like you can just hard shove, right? You're relieving pressure on the map by getting a pick, depending on which champion it might be. So you can see TF played well. He pushed that top lane in, monitoring where the champions were on the enemy team. And yeah, he was able to push for the inhib like solo. So yeah, I'm pinging into their bot side quadrant. Let's try and get a pick before this dragon spawns. Trying to get level 17 as well. Make sure we're as strong as possible before fighting the soul. But yeah, you want to ideally get like all 5 of your teammates into this vicinity and stay close to each other so that you can show up if someone does find some sort of stun or CC on the enemy. The closer you are like to them will allow you to just show up, defend them, protect them, combo with them. Yeah, and I just want to hover what's going on in this bot side. If we can get an ace, we'll win the game off this. Because they haven't set their top or mid lane wave up. They all just ran to the bot side. It's kind of troll on their behalf. Like, they need to make sure they're defending and pushing lanes out. Otherwise, if they get ace, you can just end off the wave like this. There's nothing Brand can do. So yeah, we managed to keep almost 10 CS per minute. We got all the objectives. And yeah, we got a nice KD. So this game is going to bring us into Emerald 2. And I think our win rate's about 78%. Heading into Emerald 2 on Graves, that is. So we'll just watch the promotion. You don't even get like a little promotion animation when you get the mini ranks, like Emerald 3 to 2, Emerald 2 to 1. That would be nice. Nice little adjustment. All right to put in, I reckon. Like just a little bit of a dopamine hit. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you got something out of the video. Make sure you, just give me some feedback. Or like the video if you enjoyed it. And subscribe if you haven't subscribed, of course. That's if you get something out of my videos, it just helps me.